Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacklit Educational Channel. So I would like to congratulate all of you those who have got the call letter for the TNPCB entrance and those who are going for the interview round. So in this video we will discuss about the important tips and the questions which are expected for the interview round. So most of you will be giving the interview for the first time in their life. So everywhere you will be finding that be confident, don't panic, these things will be the tips. But I will tell you that be different. So it is good to be confident, it is also required to not to panic, but how can you be different? So while answering, one should answer uniquely. For example, I will give an example that they will ask that they can ask why should we recruit you or what you can do after joining in TNPCB. So 99.9 percentage of the candidates will be telling we will do hard work, we'll be loyal, we'll be honest. But if someone that is from 0.1 percentage will reply differently, then they will definitely choose that candidate. So how can you answer this question differently? For example, I will tell you, if you will tell that there was a ban on January 1st, 2019 for the manufacture and use of single-use plastic of any thickness by the TNPCB. But still now it is found that almost everywhere the plastic is found and the manufacturing is still going on. But if you are giving me the opportunity to join in the TNPCB, then I will try to make this ban a real success if I am getting this opportunity. So they'll be delighted to know that you are knowing that when this TNPCB posts the ban, that is January 1st, 2019, and what you are following the TNPCB and about environment. So they'll be impressed. So with this way you can impress the questions which they are going to ask, and that will be the important thing for your success. So how I got to know that January 1st, 2019 there was a ban on this single use plastic by TNPCB? Because I did a research, I got to the website and I got to the success stories. Yes, you will be hearing this for the first time, many of you, because in the TNPCB website there is a column success stories. From that success stories I got to know that there are many implementation, there were many things which were done by TNPCB. So you do not need to do all the things, you should not read everything, but you should know what were the things done so that it will be helpful. So you should research that, and don't worry, we will be discussing some of the importance point in this video itself, and after that I'll be telling you about the important PDF which will be definitely very useful for you when you're going for the interview. So let's start today's video with the important questions which can be asked as expected. So starting with the history and what are the provisions under the TNPCB. So this TNPCB was constituted by the government of Tamil Nadu on 27th of February 1982. So you should note down the year and the date in pursuance of the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act. So you should also remember Water Pollution Act was enacted in 1974. That is the Central Act number 6 of 1974. So it enforces the provisions of the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution along with the Water Prevention Cess Act. So you should also remember the next Water Prevention and Control of Pollution, that Cess Act, was enacted in 1977. The Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, it is also enforcing that act which was enacted in 1981, and the rules made under the Environment Protection Act. So Environment Protection Act was enacted in 1986. So from here you should remember there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 years which are important. You should note it down because that can be asked in your interview. Moving on to the next important thing, that is the constitution of TNPCB. So it is not the Indian constitution, it is telling how this TNPCB is constituted. So who are the members? So the TNPCB is constituted by the state government as per the section 4. So you remember, as per the section 4 of Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974, as we discussed in the previous slide. So it comprises of, so you should remember, a full-time chairman, 5 officials nominated by the state government, 5 persons to represent local authorities, 3 non-officials to represent the interest of agriculture, fishery or industry or trade. So you should remember all these points. 2 persons are also present to represent the companies or corporations owned by the state government, and a full-time member secretary. Next important thing which you should know is the functions of TNPCB. Yes, what are the functions of TNPCB? Point wise it is already given in the website, so we'll know one by one. So the first one, it is to plan a comprehensive program for the prevention, control and the abatement of water and air pollution. Number two is to advise the state government. Who will advise? The TNPCB is to advise the state government on any matter concerning the prevention, control, or abatement of water as well as air pollution. Third point is to collect and disseminate information relating to water and air pollution and the prevention, control, or abatement thereof. Next function is to inspect the sewage. So sewage treatment plant are also under TNPCB, and trade effluent treatment plants for the effectiveness and review plan specifications for corrective measures. So you should note it down. Next point is the function to inspect the industrial plants or the manufacturing process, any control equipment, and to give directions to take steps for the prevention, control, or abatement of air pollution. Next, we'll scroll down to the next function. The next function is of the TNPCB to inspect air pollution control areas for the purpose of assessment of quality of air therein and to take steps for the prevention, control, or abatement of air pollution in such areas. Next, to lay down, modify, or annual effluent standards for the sewage and treatment effluents and for the emission of air pollutants into the atmosphere from industrial plants, from the automobiles, or for the discharge of any air pollutant into the atmosphere from any other source. So first it was giving about the water pollution. Now we are knowing the function of controlling air pollution. Next function is to evolve best economically viable. So economical, which is feasible, which is possible treatment technology for sewage and trade effluents. Next function of TNPCB is to collect samples of sewage and trade effluents and emissions of air pollutants and to analyze the same for specific parameters. So analysis also is the major function of TNPCB. There are scientists, that's why appointed for the TNPCB. To collaborate with Central Pollution Control Board. This is also important. So this TNPCB is having the collaboration with CPCB, that is the Central Board, in organizing the training of persons engaged or to be engaged in program relating to prevention, control, or abatement of water and air pollution. So all those who are going to be recruited, they are to be trained by the help of CPCB to organize mass education program, to conduct the activities and to prevent all this pollution. And lastly but not the least, the TNPCB has the function to perform such other function as may be prescribed by the state government or Central Pollution Control Board. So state government and CPCB, if it is giving certain functions, certain work, then also TNPCB has to do. So one more thing is important to know, that what are these 17 category under TNPCB. So these 17 categories we will know one by one because this can also be asked in your interviews. So 17 categories are actually the 17 categories of highly polluting industries. So the Minister of Environment and Forest, Government of India have classified the following 17 category of the industries as highly polluting industries, which are to be closely monitored. So these are to be closely monitored by Pollution Control Board. So what are these? We'll know one by one. Number one is the sugar industry. Then comes the cement industry. Third is distillery, petrochemical, pulp and paper is on fifth number. Sixth is fertilizer. Seven, tannery. Eight, pesticides. Ninth comes the thermal power station. And in the 10th number, we have to monitor the caustic soda industry manufacturing. 11th is pharmaceuticals, that is for medicines. 12th is dye and dye stuff related industry. 13 is refinery industry. 14th comes that copper smelter industry, manufacturing of iron and steel comes under the 15th number of category. And then we will see when you go down, it is zinc is having the 16th position, that is zinc smelter industry, and 17th position is by aluminum. So this aluminum and rest 16, that is total of 17 industries are to be closely monitored, which are 17 category of highly polluting industry. So this can be also important. So you should note it down all this number. The next thing is they can also ask for the important personalities which are concerned and related to the TNPCB. So number one will be the Honorable Minister for Environment and Pollution Control, who is Mr. Thiru K.C. Karupannan. So you should remember these names. Number two, we should remember Dr. Sandeep Saxena, who is the IS, the Additional Chief Secretary to Government Environment and Forest Department. Third number, which is important, you should know Thiru A.V. Venkatachalam, which is IFS retired, who is chairman of the Tamil Nadu Control Board, that is TNPCB. Chairman is Thiru A.V. Venkatachalam. And next we should also remember Thiru R. Vijay Bhaskaran is the ME who is the member secretary Tamil Nadu Control Board of Pollution. So these are the important personality. You should remember their names. So next thing which is important is the biomedical waste segregation. So yes, the color code for biomedical waste is different and you should know the important color and what are the waste segregated. So first we'll start with the green color. So in the green color dustbin in the biomedical waste, we should use the general waste, that is kitchen waste, paper and tissues and water bottles and cans. So you should also know what are the disposal technique, that is for green color, this general waste, we should do the incineration and secure landfilling. Next comes the red color dustbin. So red color, we should infected plastic should be thrown, syringes, gloves, plastic waste, everything should be put in the red color dustbin according to the biomedical waste. Next is the yellow color. So yellow color is having the infected waste. So every color is having different things. So yellow color will be having soil anatomical waste, chemical liquid, cytotoxic laboratory waste, expired and discarded medicine. So you should remember all these things, note it down. What are their treatment? Their treatment can be plasma pyrolysis or incineration, and finally into the deep burial. Next, coming to the blue color, in blue color medical waste, according to the biomedical waste segregation rule, the glasswares are to be disposed, that is antibiotic vials, that is antibiotic bottles, metallic implants, glassware material except cytotoxic. So cytotoxic materials are present in yellow, that's why they are not thrown in blue. So here they should be recycled, all this blue color one, after autoclaving. Next is sharp. So sharp should be, that is the needles and cut glasses should be kept in the transparent color waste bin. So here it is showing red color, so it should be transparent, because if you are putting in all this, that can be injurious to us. Next is, after that what you have to do for the sharp, we have to put inside the sharp pit after mutilation. This is the PDF which I was talking in the initial part of the video, the TNPCB and U 2020. So this PDF will be very helpful for you because it has given all the important things which you should know. It is actually consisting of 327 pages, but it is not possible to know all this, but you can read once to know what are the things present. So here it will be giving an introduction, functions, constitution of TNPCB, vision, monitoring industries, everything is given in this PDF, and I will tell you how to download. First let's see what are the things given. So what are the Environmental Protection Act, the Umbrella Act, everything it has given in this PDF. So it will be a very helpful for you, and I am damn sure many questions will be asked from here and you can answer it very easily, even if you know certain basic things. So basics I am telling you, what is the vision of TNPCB? So if they are asking, you can say the vision statement of TNPCB is to forge partnership with the stakeholders for responsible and sustainable development. So that is the vision statement of TNPCB. Similarly, they can ask, you can say what are the environmental legislations, name any 4 or any 3 under the TNPCB. So here you can see Water Prevention Act, Tamil Nadu Water Act, Air Act. So more than 20, that is total of 24 acts, that is 24 environmental legislations are under the TNPCB, which under that TNPCB is working. So at least you should read once all this and you can remember 3 to 4 which are important for the interview purpose. Next is monitoring of industries. So we can say how the industries are categorized. So you should say industries are categorized based on the color such as red, orange, green and white. Similarly, also amount of that industry are classified as large scale industry, medium scale industry and small scale industry. So everything is present in this PDF. I'll be providing you how to download this PDF, and you should know also the what are the zonal office present, and also these are the basic things which you should know. So it is very important as I am repeating. So now see how to download this PDF. If you are not able to download, you can tell me in the comment section. I will provide you in your mail. So kindly mention your email. I will send this PDF to you. So to download that PDF, you should go into the TNPCB website, that is tnpcb.gov.in, and you should scroll down. So when you scroll down, I will tell you that you should open that in the desktop side version, not in the mobile version. It will be very difficult. You can see here 3 bars are given on the right hand side and you have to click on that. So when you click on that, you will scroll down again and you will see one option is there, TNPCB and U. As you can see here, it is TNPCB and U. So when you will click here, you will go to that PDF. So I am clicking here. After that, it will be downloaded the PDF on your mobile or on your laptop. So go through all these things. That's all I have to say about how to download this one. Next thing is you can also go through the whole website because it is very important, and they have also uploaded two videos. You can see TNPCB awareness video that can be also helpful for you. You can see here these two TNPCB releases 2020 New Year eco-friendly video message, and also the next thing is the COVID-19 awareness video message. So COVID is also trending because it is the one of the worst pandemic throughout the world, and questions can be also asked through COVID related. So you can go through these videos. So these are certain important things which we discussed here, and I would like to say that please share this video with your friends which are selected, because sharing is caring. And if you share this with your friends, God is there to help you during the interview. And all the best for the interview round. All the best wishes from my side is with you. Take care, keep smiling, and don't get panic, and don't be serious about that, because they will be asking you very simple questions and you should be comfortable while answering. If you don't know the answer, simply say sorry sir, I don't know the answer. So see you guys in our next video, and if you want something more, you can ask me in the comment section.